So this is Kanayo sharing a wonderful story about His Excellency Peter Obi, who actually have to be his very good friend, and how he has met him and known him as someone who can be held accountable for everything he does, both financially and when it comes to even keeping friendship. Well, let me not say much. I'll allow you listen to the video and be the judge by dropping a comment.
11, I was to bury my mom, and I had many senators who were my friends, I had governors who were my friends. So I wrote to all of them, this. 2 weeks after the funeral, Peter Obi calls me by 1 a.m. in his little voice. I said, I just got your letter. Hey, I know the burial is over. Biko, you know I would have come if I saw your letter. And sent to me exactly the price of a cow. And, somebody would have thought he will give you 2 million for burial in 2011. I want to say it on this program. I think he went to the market and priced a cow. The cow was 250,000. And that's what he sent to me. But the story here is this. He was a governor, but he had time to call me. Some of us are too busy for our friends. Then when they leave office, my brother, that job wanted to kill me. If you can't return calls even 1 week or 2 weeks later, we're not friends. Because the danger in occupying a public office in Nigeria, and I've said it severally, no person should fly business class when you're serving government. It should all be economy. Then if you want, upgrade it with your personal money. Because I've always said it, because you remember what our Lai Mohammed said, that Nollywood was promoting promiscuity, Nollywood was promoting ritual, and so on. We say, who promotes rigging in election?
Yeah.
Same you.
Yeah.
So we must do things right. That's the point I'm trying. Dear friends, did you go to church yesterday? All right. Do you know that the world has come to an end? I used to think before now that when they say the world will come to an end, that the ground will open, we all sink inside on the mansions, and high-rise will all consume all of us, and all people will run to the mountain, and the mountain will refuse to accept them. Also, I also used to think that when a person dies, his or her world ends. Those are my things. But right now, I have a rethink. Do you know that the world came to an end during COVID? Yes. You were scared. Everybody had to walk around wearing a mask. It was then we understood that we live in a very risky world. We had to wear hand gloves to have a handshake. And then in the Catholic Church, there was no, if you have to receive communion, it will be given to you in the hand. You now feed yourself. And then there was no peace be unto you. Everybody was like this. That's when the world came to an end. And then medical doctors started dressing like astronauts to attend to their patients, administer medication, and so on. So, are you still looking forward to the world coming to an end? I think that's when it ended. So look no further, people. The world came to an end when we started using condoms to make love. Actually, think about it. The Bible days, and so on, if you're a Christian. Yes, that's when it came to an end. Then the same people who brought to us the gospel of equality of all men and women and so on, now told us that a man can marry a man united, and that a woman can also marry a woman united. And you're still looking for the end of the world. The world has come to an end. Look no further. So I charge all of you Africans, all these LBQT and so on, any president in Africa who does not agree with same-sex marriage and so on, blacklisted, no AIDS. Why should we be living on AIDS? That's not who we are. So the world has come to an end. Don't expect the buildings are going to collapse. And then I'm charging all of you Africans, wake up. Because the same people who brought us the Bible will wake up one day and tell us, you guys took it too seriously. The Bible is just a literature. There was no inspiration. They are going to come up with it. So Africans, we need to begin to interrogate Oyibo. Oyibo is not God. And then, finally, if if you think the world has not come to an end. Before now, when prophets speak, those in authority will shake. But now, when those in government speak, prophets will shake. And you're looking for the end of the world. Prophets now prophesy through their skin, not about what is happening in the nation. It's sad. The world has come to an end. Don't expect that all the buildings are going to collapse. Human beings are going to disappear. One will look for the other and will not see. I thought I should bring you this thought, but what are your thoughts about the world coming to an end? Prophets are supposed to hear from God. Now they hear from politicians and tell you what politicians want to hear. Is that the kind of country you want? No. Those in authority are supposed to be afraid of those who speak from the altar of God. When they speak, politicians shake because it's coming from God. But now, they know, the politicians know that these people speak from a physical mouth, and that is very unfortunate. We cannot let God speak. Let men be silent. Thank you.
My dear friends, yes, I made a movie. It's shown on Kanayo TV on YouTube. It's called After 33. Now, many of the ladies who have chatted me up on WhatsApp believe it's their story. And I get comments like, exactly my story. I'm not going to mention names here. But the fact is that if you're a lady between the ages of 20 to 25, and you have a car to yourself bought by a boyfriend, and a house maybe, and so on, and you now forget that you are married, and that there are people who are going to be asking for your hand in marriage. Anyone who comes, John is too short, or Polycarp is not rich, and so you don't forget, because you're living a high-profile life. It's unfortunate. You may be what the Igbos will call otonakanne if you don't take care, because by the time you're 25, it's a flex to be single. By the time you're 28, you become a prayer point. And by the time you are 33, even your parents will declare you a state of emergency, because it will not be anybody welcome. And the story we're trying to tell here is that parents should start cautioning their girls. Yes, caution your girls, because where they're measuring up to for marriage demands that you build it up. But the kind of demands that have been made, you went out with a guy who affords everything, gives you a monthly allowance, but the one for marriage hasn't got up to that to make you comfortable. You keep on rejecting. Don't forget. Then you cross 30, 31, 35. Wahala don't dare. I just thought I should share this. But just go to my YouTube channel, Kanayo TV on YouTube, and watch After 33 so that the same thing does not happen to you. Don't become otonakanne. And don't go to any pastor to pray for you, believing they are chasing you from, nobody's chasing you from the village. Most pastors are beginning to encourage this and say, I'll cast it. Character is what you should be praying that you have. Your prayer point. Character is everything. Thank you very much.